Now that's what I'm talking about. Tacos are one of the most iconic foods in America and consistently growing in popularity all over the world. Marinated meat topped with cheese, onions, and some vegetables stuffed between warm tortillas. Eating one or two tacos can absolutely make your day. And that's a fact.
You're goddamn right.
Welcome to Foodie Legends, your go to source for the best foods to eat around the world and their history. Today, we are gonna dive into some taco related recipes that you can cook in your home, and maybe you can impress your friends with it as well. When we think of tacos, perhaps the most vivid image that forms in our mind is tacos al pastor. We imagine slabs of meat stacked in a vertical skewer, slowly roasting over open heat as if it's tempting us with its falling juices and tender meat between warm tortillas. It is said that tacos al pastor was invented by immigrants coming from Lebanon, bringing their own shawarma and tweaking it for the Mexican palate. The art of vertical grilling is a common practice during the reign of the Ottoman Empire, making its way over the Atlantic Ocean and becoming a core cooking method for this Mexican dish. And the rest is history. You can cook your own batch of tacos al pastor at home. You just need the following: 2 to 3 pounds boneless pork butt or loin, 1 large pineapple, 1 white onion, 1/4 cup of distilled vinegar, 1/2 cup of orange juice, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 chipotle and adobo pepper, 2 tablespoons of ancho chili powder, 1 teaspoon dried Mexican oregano, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 12 small corn tortillas, 1/2 cup of freshly chopped cilantro, 2 large lime sliced into wedges. Using a sharp knife, slice the pork loin into thin slices. Place it into a large mixing bowl. Now cut your pineapple into spears 2-inch in width, dicing approximately 1 cup of it and setting the rest of its spears aside. In your blender, add a roughly chopped white onion and a cup of diced pineapples. Pour the orange juice, white vinegar, chili powder, garlic, salt, and oregano. Just puree it with a blender until it turns smooth. Pour the puree to your sliced meat and let it marinate in the fridge for at least 4 hours. Heat a skillet over high heat. Sear the meat slices for 2 to 4 minutes each side, working on small batches to prevent overcrowding. Do the same to the pineapple spears, lightly charring the sides. Now roughly chop the cooked pork and the pineapple. Serve the pork on a warm tortilla, topped with slices of red onion, cilantro, grilled pineapple, and a lime wedge. And now that's a tasty bite for you. If you don't have all the individual spices to make your tacos al pastor, Old El Paso's taco seasoning is just the best alternative. Made with traditional taco spices, it can give you the kick that your taco surely needs. Just sprinkle or pour it by the spoonful, and it'll work its magic on your taco. Intestines are popular food items in some cuisines, such as barbecued isaw in the Philippines or a sausage casing. In Mexico, intestines are called tripas. Tripas are known to be the workers' food since it's cheaper part of the animal. While the wealthy people can afford to buy the choice cuts of meat, tripas earn the reputation of being a poor man's cut. However, we cannot underestimate how good you can make tripas. Mexicans found a way to make tripas a delicious dish in the form of tacos de tripitas. Tacos de tripitas is actually quite easy to prepare. All you need to do is to boil the tripas first to ensure that it is clean. Basically, you need to have these ingredients: 4 pounds of small beef intestines, water, salt for seasoning, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, corn tortillas, 1 bunch of cilantro, 1 white onion, finely chopped, Salsa. First, fill a large pot with water, enough to cover the tripas. Season it with salt and just let it boil at medium-high. Rinse and thoroughly clean the intestines and drain it. Let it simmer in the pot on low heat for 30 minutes. You'll know that the tripas are ready when it's soft. Let it cool down for a while, skimming the layer of fat that forms on the surface of the water. Take the beef intestines out of the pot and dry it on paper towels. Slice it into bite-sized pieces about 1 inch long. Put 2 tablespoons of oil in a skillet, waiting for it to be hot enough for frying. At this point, you can now fry the tripas, cooking it for 8 to 10 minutes until it becomes golden outside with the inside still soft. Don't overcook it or it will be hard and chewy. Quickly serve the tripas over the warm tortillas, topped with onions, cilantro, and a spicy salsa. To finish it, just sprinkle a tiny bit of salt for seasoning. Speaking of salsa, La Costeña Homestyle Salsa is just the right one for your needs. It has the right amount of heat and tomato goodness that complements the oiliness of your tacos de Tripitas. It is the perfect classic and homemade salsa for a hearty and rustic taco. Are you a vegan who enjoys tacos? Well, it's not a problem. Tacos are very versatile and you can basically put any type of filling in it. Pork, chicken, beef, seafood, and even vegan-friendly options. For our third recipe, we are going to use Bob's Red Mill's textured vegetable protein, which is a good choice for those who are transitioning to a vegan or gluten-free diet. Bob's Red Mill TVP has a complete protein and amino acids that you need, and a true and good meat substitute. Now, let's go to the recipe itself. For your easy-to-make vegan tacos, you need 1 cup of TVP, 3/4 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning, 1/2 tablespoon of dried minced onions, 1 can of drained black beans, 6 corn tortillas, salt for seasoning. In your pan, add water, taco seasoning, and white onions and let it boil. Add the TVP and lower the heat down to low. Just let the TVP absorb the liquid as well as the flavors. Then you can add the black beans. Cover and cook it on low heat, stirring it from time to time to prevent scorching at the bottom of the pan. While the TVP is cooking, heat some oil in a skillet and you can warm your corn tortillas there, giving it a little char. Once the meat is cooked, take it off the heat and put it in your tacos. Top it with your favorite taco toppings such as fresh onions, salsa, lime, avocado, or cilantro. Thanks again for tuning in with us here today at Foodie Legends for our latest episode. I hope you enjoyed some of the taco recipes that you can try at your home. Do you have your own take in making tacos? Feel free to share it in our comment section. Also, be sure to like this video and click the subscribe button for more delicious content every week. You guys are awesome. Thanks again for watching. See you on the next one.